Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. I wanted to do an update on my video about Rihanna. I didn't really get to speak about much in the video. There was so much information, I didn't want to make that video like 3 hours long or anything. So I wanted to just get into some of the emotional life updates, stuff like that, that I didn't really get to discuss in the last video. So, I was speaking about Rihanna getting into this goddess energy. I would say that she is reincarnated of a goddess. I feel like she does practice some arts, good or bad, duality. Once you're in this for so long, you don't even see good and bad. You do, but you're not, you understand it more. So, I feel like she's definitely been involved in this. I feel like she's definitely seen it throughout her life, her ancestors, her family, relatives. A lot of this has gone on in her bloodline. Um, I wanted to get into the big question of, is she pregnant? Guys, I've been doing this work for a long time. I don't practice divination, but when I get messages, they're always accurate. There is a birth coming up in her life. I wanted to get into her relationship with this guy, Hassan. And I'm not going to read a picture of him because he's another powerful being. He has this gypsy-like energy to him. Not jinn. I'm getting a lot of roots back into I'm hearing Asia, but I'm seeing India. I'm getting Asia. I'm getting a lot of different places here. I know he's some type of Arab, but I feel like his roots come from all over. And that's probably like weird to say because I know these royal families, they have to stay in their own bloodline, but I'm getting that he has Indian power, like Indian tribal power. He has power from Asia, which is like emperor power. I'm getting a lot of emperor power for Hassan. And from Rihanna, I'm getting a lot of goddess energy, like I said in the previous video. So I wanted to get into the relationship. This is definitely a past life relationship. Guys, from this point forward, I'm going to be channeling all these messages. This is a past life relationship. I'm hearing the word phenomenon. I don't even know what that word means. This is a good cycle. But this is a cycle that's going to end soon. So I'm hearing the word new beginning and I'm hearing the word rebirth. Now, there is a goddess that Rihanna has been working with. I don't think this is conscious, but it's definitely a goddess that she's been working with. This is a fertility goddess. I don't know the exact name of her, but she's definitely been working with her on a subconscious standpoint. I feel like consciously she's turning into a maternal figure around her friends. Her energy is very maternal right now. She's turning into this wiser person who's mostly focused on her relationships with her family. I'm seeing a lot of one-on-one time with her friends. She's taking the quality relationships in her life, the good quality relationships in her life, the people that are closest to her, and she's making that her emphasis on everything else. Like, she's gonna emphasize on her relationships more than everything else. The business part, she's very involved, yes. But I'm hearing there's managers that move money around. I'm seeing a lot of money being moved around here. There's people, obviously with any major corporation, you have people working for you. So it's kind of like the energy of, okay, they're going to take care of that. I'm going to give them my vision, give Fenty my vision. But all of that stuff, I don't want to be working all day. Like, it's very much that energy with her. She doesn't want to be working on this all day. She doesn't want to do this all day. She said, she's like, I'm tired. Like, it's almost like somebody's doing this to me. But she is a very hard worker. I feel like she just knows what it's like to work hard in the past, whereas now she's more so focused on growing into that wise maternal woman, going into her fertility, becoming this fertility goddess herself is what I'm seeing. She has a lot of fertility goddess energy. I'm seeing a lot of water just pouring down, like a bowl. Like, you know how some people, they hold those bowls on their head with just water? It's almost like she's balancing it. She's okay. I'm kind of, not only is she, this is a rebirth in herself and her energy. I'm hearing she really doesn't want to be that open about it. She's a very private person. There's a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes that we don't know about. I can't even tap into her relationship with Hassan. I could see that it's a past life relationship. I could see that they have incarnated many, many, many lifetimes together. This is a soulmate that, we have more than one soulmate, but this is a soulmate that's followed her through many lives. I'm hearing they had their first incarnation together too. He's a very sensitive guy deep down, I'm hearing. He has a very kind heart. And for Rihanna, she is very kind too. We might not see this soft side of her, but there's definitely a lot of softness in her. I know she's an Aquarius, so that's kind of weird because we see Aquarius is very cold. At least the Aquariuses that I know. She's very much, she has a lot of water working towards her, I'm hearing too. So she's taking a step back from the business. She's focusing more on her more close friendships, close relationships, family values. This is her turning into a very, almost like the grandmother figure around herself and her friends. She's getting into, the ages where people start having children and everything. But I feel like it's really not about the age for her. I feel like this is more about how she feels. And I'm hearing that it's really time. I'm hearing it's really time she turned into, the mother figure. There's a Wiccan phase, and I'm not a pagan or anything, but I think it's something about being the mother, the maiden, and the crone. And I have a friend that's, she practices all that, and she said that she literally had felt all of these feelings, and a lot of these have to do with duality. The crone is not necessarily something that would be deemed as something good. The maiden is more of the innocent, and then the mother is the one who's kind of mastered both of these energies. It's very dualistic in my opinion. I'm not sure how it's translated mostly into paganism. If you do know, let me know down below. But I feel like Rihanna's really stepping into that mother energy, and I am seeing that there's something coming, guys. And I didn't know this when I did the reading on her first. I was mostly trying to see soul origins, and see all that stuff and translate that message and, give you guys the information on that, which I love to do that. And I never really have time, or I never really feel like people are interested in my empathic readings. But I am seeing you guys do enjoy them. So an empathic reading is mostly basically what that person's feeling, what that person's thinking. I'm not a mind reader, but I can feel the energy of people's thoughts, and I can get glimpses into what their next move is going to be. She has a very good support system around her as well. This person, the man that she's with, Hassan, there's a lot of love there. I feel like there probably was a lot of karma that they had to clear in the past, but this is her divine counterpart. This is her soulmate. This was, I hate to sound cliche, but was written in the stars for her. And she's really just taking all the information that she's gotten from the people that are around her, and she's just being way more discerning about it, the people that she hangs out with. Rihanna knows when people are full of it and everything. She's very, very intuitive. When I see somebody that has water just flowing down in my visions, that means that this person has intuitive powers. This person could be an empath or highly sensitive. I'm more so seeing she's more so telepathic, but I don't feel like she's tapped into telepathy the way, psychics really have. It's more intuition from her. It's more intuition. I feel like I always say I feel like I'm getting her Pisces sign. I know she's like on the cusp. I don't really know how much I believe that the whole cusps exist or whatever. But I will say this, that I could believe it just because there's so much Pisces energy in Rihanna. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys like this. I am so excited to see what is in store with Rihanna. I know she's doing amazing with her brand. I'm hearing she's just gonna let that thing take off by itself. She's very involved. That brand is all of her vision, but all of the legwork and everything, she's happy that other people can take care of it, and she could really focus this time to be around the people that mean the most to her. It's mostly about like soul comfort, I would say. Having her soul be happy at this point, stepping into that mother energy. Okay, thank you guys so much.